Hey guys, what's up? It's Fardeh here, and today I'm showing you my complete inventory showcase with excluding a knife. So let's get straight into it. First of all, we got a P2000 handgun, which is a really nice gun. I think it's probably my favorite P2000, excluding the fire elemental. But you know, it looks nice. So we're gonna go with that one. Next up, we got the dual Berettas, dueling dragons. These are really nice. Probably the cheapest of these skins that I've got, but they look really nice. And yeah, second of all and third of all, we got the P250 Supernova. I did have the Franklin, but it was field tested and it wasn't looking that nice to me. So I got the Supernova minimal wear, and it looks nice, and it costs not that much. Next up, we got the 5.7 Monkey Business. Now this is my favourite skin out of all of my loadout, just because I love the styling of it, and it just looks really nice. So yeah, 5.7. Next up, we got the Desert Eagle Corinthian. I did have a bronze deco or deco, but it wasn't in top like, how do I say it? It wasn't in good condition, so I got the Corinthian minimal wear. It looks really nice. I'm glad I made that decision. Okay, now we're moving on to terrorist side. We got the Glock 18 Candy Apple I got this with 2 stickers on, which I'm quite happy with. So yeah, that's a good skin. It's probably the cheapest Glock skins that are actually decent. So yeah. Next up, we got the CZ75 Auto Pole Position. Now personally, this is a really good skin for a CZ. I used to use a Tech 9, but I've moved on to using an auto gun just because I need to practice with those sort of guns. But yeah, that's the pole position. Alright, now that's the pistols done. We're going to move on to heavy, and starting up we got the Nova Koi, which I've seen a couple of YouTubers use, and I thought it was quite cheap, so I would use it. So yeah, it's like got sort of fish pattern minwear breakout case. So yeah, moving on, we got the XM1014 Heaven Guard. I bought this a couple of minutes ago actually, so this is looking quite nice. It's minwear, so I don't actually use these guns except for probably the Nova and the Negative. But you know, I wanted a complete loadout, so yeah, I got that. Next up, we got the Sword of Origami. Now this is a really cheap skin, but it's a really nice skin because of that pattern on the back. It's not in good condition, but it's like you can't really see it unless you're inspecting it. So if I were to use that in the game, you probably wouldn't be able to see it. Next up, we got the M249 System Lock, which is a really nice skin for like, I got it for 6p or something, which is really good. So I mean, the actual barrel isn't that good. That's not a barrel. I forgot what that bit's called. But yeah, that's a good skin. I don't use the M249. I personally use the Negev, but yeah. Anyway, moving on, we got the Negev Terrain Factory New, which is a really nice skin. Personally, I don't use the Negev a lot because of its spray patterns and stuff like that, spray control. But yeah, it's a nice skin, and I'm going to keep that. Okay, moving on to CT side, we got probably the worst condition because I have never used the Mag 7 in CSGO yet, so I just got a really cheap skin, field tested. Looks absolutely disgusting. I don't use that gun a lot. Alright, now that that's the heavy guns done, we're going to move on to the SMGs, where we've got a couple nicer skins for you. Starting off with the MP9 Ruby Poison Dart Minwear. This is a really nice skin, and it looks really nice when you're playing with it because it just looks really lively, and yeah, I just like the skin. So yeah, that's that. Moving on, we got the MP7 Asterion, I think that's how you say it, factory new, which is surprisingly a consumer grade SMG. for some reason it looks like it should be like a purple or something, because it looks really nice and I love the skin. Moving on, you got the UMP-45. I don't use this gun a lot, but I got an indigo minware just because I like the purple colour. It looks quite nice. And now from the last loadout, we got the P90 module, field tested. This looks really nice except for the back, but you can't see that in game. And yeah, it's just a really I use a P90 a lot when I'm rushing, either if I'm rushing mid on Dust 2 or like I'm rushing A on Mirage, sorry. But yeah, it's a really good skin. It's probably the cheapest P90 skin that you can get that's actually good. So yeah, I love it. I love it. We got the PP Bison, or just the Bison, or Cyrus Minware. Now this is surprisingly cheap, even though it looks absolutely amazing. It looks like quite like the Torque skin, Torque, and I quite like it. I mean, there's a bit messed up on the yellow bit there, but the rest of the gun looks pretty damn nice. Alright, moving on to, this is T-side, so we just got one change, which is a Mac 10 Lapis Gator, I think. It's field tested, so it doesn't look that brilliant. I think once I get better at the game, I'm probably going to buy a Neon Rider, because I absolutely love that skin. So, there's the Lapis Gator. It's from the Wildfire case, and it's really cheap, so I thought, you know, gotta have a Wildfire thing there. Right, moving on to the rifles. First of all, we got the Galil AR Rocket Pop, field tested. I was going to buy the Eco, but then I wanted to get a complete loadout, so I said screw that, and I'm going to keep the Galil. Even though I use this gun not that much, maybe a bit sometimes, but it's really bad condition. But you know, just for a complete loadout, it's there. Next up we got the AK-47 Elite build. Now this is the cheapest, one of the cheapest AK skins you can get on the market, which is good. I mean, it looks nice. I would prefer like I'm hoping to get a front side Misty soon. But you never know, hopefully, because I love the front side Misty. Alright, moving on, we got the Scout Abyss, or the SSG-08, whatever you want to call it, field tested. Now, even though this is field tested, it's really cheap, it's a really nice skin, and it's in good condition, so I use the Scout a lot. I hate to say it, but yeah, not many people like the Scout, but I think it's a good gun for, you know, because you can, it's the same as the AWP. If you get a headshot, that's a one-shot kill, so you just got to practice on where you point the gun at your enemies. Moving on, we got the SG-553 Pulse, field tested. It's not in the best condition, but not many people use the skin anyway, so I just wanted to get a good skin for a cheap price, so you know, there you go. Moving on, we got the AWP Worm God. I personally like the Worm God more than the Pit Viper. A lot of people like the Pit Viper more, but I don't know, something about the Worm God looks nicer to me, so we went with that. I got it really cheap actually, and it's in really good condition, so that's good. Moving on, we got the G3 SG1 Polar Camo. It's an auto gun. It's a really nice skin for really cheap. It's field tested, it's in good condition, and this is actually a consumer grade, which I find surprising. I've also got this Jungle Dashed, which I don't use. It looks quite nice though. I got that in a drop. So yeah, moving on to CT side, we got the Scar 20 Grotto, which I love. It just got that, it's like the Scout Abyss. You can see the similarities. It sort of looks the same, but two different skins, but they look nice. So next up we got the FAMAS Survivors, which is probably, I wanted to get a FAMAS Pulse, but then something about this skin, even if it's field tested and it's not in that good condition, it sort of adds to the feel that it's been like scratched up and stuff. It's got that claw mark on there. So yeah, I really like this skin. I use the FAMAS quite a lot. So next up we got the M4A4 Griffin, which I changed for the Daimyo. Well, I didn't change it for the Daimyo. I changed it instead of the Daimyo, just because I don't really like the evil Daimyo. I think I'm saying that right. Daimyo, I don't really know. But yeah, the Griffin, I was suggested the skin by a person that I know. So yeah, it's a really nice skin. Next up we got the Org Torque, which is not in that brilliant condition, but as I said, a lot of people don't use this skin. I mean, some people have got really good at it, but personally I like to use other guns, just because this skin isn't for me really. I mean this gun. So yeah, that's the Org Torque. Moving on, oh wait, now we're going, oh that's it, okay. That's all the skins. So if you guys enjoyed, please leave a like. If you want to see me more videos, definitely comment down in the comment section, and I'll see what I can do. I want to do some more videos on the new operation. It's a really good operation, so yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. Please leave a like if you did, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.